over here. Thanks everybody. We have a special Halloween Purim festival today. So thanks for joining. Long Beach. I see you out there. Thanks, Rob. That's hilarious. Thanks, Calabasas, Stephanie. Thank you for joining, guys. Nice group over there. Where's your costume? And West Side again. Make some noise. Okay. We rock.
I want to help it. I on the cell phone. No,
All right. Halley, mute yourself, please. Let's start.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, guys.
They just want to party. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the effects. Kim, is that you in charge of all those Halloween?
Meny did those characters.
And Mina, that's amazing. That's so cool. All right. So let's go. The first half of the meeting, we'll talk about stats and market stats. Our affiliates will speak up if they're here or virtual, whoever's join us. And then we're going to have Matthew. He works with Jeff Todd out of the American Lifestyle Magazine. So I'll be presenting and sharing some kind of good insight about marketing, etc. And thanks guys for joining online. We have a nice group online as well. So happy Wednesday. Let's start. Can you see my screen? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Lauren, you want to go for it?
Oh, yes. Should I?
Yeah, sure. This is Lori, by the way. I'm going to present her soon. She's our Clearmark title rep. So go for it.
Good morning, everybody. I have got over 25 years in the industry. I am very knowledgeable. I'd love to get your title order. If you would like, if you have a listing, please reach out to me or I'll reach out to you and we'll see if we can get you a prelim so that we can see if there's anything going on with the property. I read every prelim, so I will red flag your prelim. Thank you.
Awesome. And then go for the quote. You can read it from the top. You've been chosen.
Okay. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. Henry Ford.
Yeah, and you can do it as what she was afraid she couldn't do, right? It applies to any and all. Thank you.
Thank you
for sharing. So that's the quote for the week, and just make the best out of it. We are in the end of first month of the last quarter, right? We have 2 more months left for the year. Basically, 2021 is already here. Are you upset about it? Are you kind of upset about it? Whatever it is, deal with it. But 2021 is already here, okay? So whatever it is that you're doing today, you're gonna get paid in January of next year. Remember that. So, all right. Nice effects. Congrats. Shout out to a few of our agents. Halley, that's your Long Beach.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats, Kendra Miller, for capping. She is just a stellar agent. Yeah. Kendra is just a really high-class realtor. She's working very, very, very hard and works really great in her business. And congrats, Kendra, if you're listening. We're so very proud of your hard work and keep it up, right?
Thanks, Ali. Congrats, Kendra. Great job, as always, every year. And we have Mona over here in the West Side office. Mona, congratulations. Caps. Mona and Aaron, they're the extension team of Richard Schulman here in our office. They cap every year. So Mona just capped. Congrats. I'm not sure if she's in the office today, but in her office over there. Well done. Great job, Mona. Congratulations. Stephanie?
I'm here. Hey, happy Halloweeny, everybody. So congratulations to Lior. he's in the office all the time, working his tushy off, and just couldn't be prouder of him. He's just always working all the time, doing an amazing job for his team and his family. And so congratulations, Lior, on capping. Woohoo!
No, great job. Keep pushing. Well done. And he's doing it while he's babysitting his little baby sometimes as well. And you also have Team Smith. Congrats. Stephanie?
Team Smith, woohoo! Got to see them this week actually, as we're picking out offices for the Calabasas remodel. Yay! So anyway, Team Smith, you guys are knocking it out of the park in 2020, despite all the stuff that's going on. So super proud of you guys and blessed to be in business with you guys as well.
Yeah, awesome job, guys. Good job, hustling, pushing hard. Really, just shout out to you guys. Thank you, Stephanie, and welcome all the agents who join our office. Calabasas is kicking it hard. Well done. A lot of great agents over there. Jim, Rick, Gina, Andrina, Crystal. Welcome back, Crystal, from campus. Lori, Ben, welcome to the team. Julia, and over here at Long Beach, we have Robert, Deborah. Welcome back, Deborah. Good to have you. And over here we have Phila and Meny. Phila is over here, right? Yeah. Welcome to the team, Phila.
Thank you.
Meny here. Actually, we have another one. Where is Shoku? Your guy signed up with us as well today. Yeah. So congratulations. Welcome everybody to our little community over here. And with that, sorry for the spider, Rich, but we have Rich in the house over here in West Side. Rich.
Thanks. I'd like to make note of what's happened since we last met. Some issues come up and want to tell everybody about them. For those of you, a lot of you work with investors, so you were involved in the purchase of that property, and then you go and sell it for them. And it's important to note that the original TDS, SBQ, and any reports that you got in the original purchase needs to be passed along to the new buyer when you go to sell it. We had an issue where an agent thought, well, he fixed everything that was on the report, so why do I have to give them the report? You still need to give them. My guess is what happened is a neighbor said, oh, you bought the house, so I hope they fixed that foundation issue that they had, and there it opens up a can of worms. So just make sure that if you were involved in the purchase, you need to pass those reports along, even if it's been fixed, and you just give the caveat that buyer to do their own investigation. So they're basically put on notice, this is what was wrong with it here. So make sure that it's to your satisfaction. It was fixed to your satisfaction. So that's important to note. Also, if you're representing a buyer, there is a form that's required that I don't think many people know about it. It's the BIE, Buyer Investigation Elections, the BIE. So basically what this is, you present this to your buyer before you do your inspection, you remove your inspection contingency, and it lists every inspection that is possible for a buyer. Basically, you're putting the buyer on notice saying, this is what's open to you, and this is what's available. You choose what you want to do. So leave it up to the buyer. And it shows that you have you've let your buyer know what's available and what they should be doing.
Rich, hold on.
Hold on. Just changing the thing over here. Can you hear us better right now, Halley?
Way
Yes.
better.
Okay, sorry. That was a Halloween theme. We tried something new, but I guess you guys didn't like it. So all right.
Please don't tell me I have to repeat everything I said.
Yeah. All right. Just
We are
Just the last 5 minutes, Rich, please. Really, seriously.
What? What'd you say? The gist of it is if you represented an investor in the purchase of a property, all those reports, the TDS, the SVQ, need to be transferred over to the new buyer when you go to sell it. Also, BIE, if you represent a buyer, you need to present that to your buyer as to what inspections are available to them so that they are put on notice that, these are all the things you can do with this property. You tell me what you want to do. And lastly, that is up, right? They're seeing that?
In a second.
Okay. Oh, they're in a second. Okay. Hold on.
And go.
Okay, there we go. This slide is for two reasons. If you're the listing agent, do your inspections, does this look like your inspection day with all these people lined up waiting to do an inspection? It shouldn't, okay? So I've had some issues where, the buyer's agent schedules, we all want to schedule all these inspections on the same day and get it out of the way. But remember that we are in a pandemic and there is a state order, and an inspection is the same as a showing, and it follows the same rules. And that is, if you're in the city of Los Angeles, there's no more than 3 people in that house. Otherwise, it's the amount of people who can safely social distance. So you as the listing agent, you're the gatekeeper. You need to tell the buying agent, this is what, we're following these rules. This is what has to happen. So please schedule your inspections accordingly. If they don't do it, you can say, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have, you're that gatekeeper. It's your responsibility for the safety of your seller. So, and then the other version of this slide is this was an actual open house.
Right.
So they didn't break any rules, because what they said was it would be shown first come, first serve from this time period to this time period. But that optic is so bad. The state is looking at this. If they get reports, for one thing, there was a letter sent to the CAR from the DRE on October 9th saying that we are looking at complaints that are happening, and we are going to enforce the state laws regarding showings. So they're out there looking. And at any moment, the governor can say, you're no longer an essential service, and shut it down. So we don't want to see optics like this. So
Yeah, and as you can see also, some people over there don't even have their masks on.
Right.
Or maybe it's a mask that's showing the teeth, I'm not sure. But
this was sent to me by our agent, Jessica Diaz, in our Calabasas office. And she said she talked to an elderly couple that's in their 70s who said that their agent was standing in line for them because they were afraid to stand in line. And we don't want this. This is not necessary. So
yeah, just once again, unique times, and we have to be respectful and cautious as well. We're not sure how things will evolve next year, as such, but we'll figure things out.
And yes, Alon, the buyer checks what inspections they will conduct. So that's why you give it to them, when you're starting your inspections. Most everybody's going to do a general. They may do a termite. They may do a sewer. So you can start from there, and then just by the end of the transaction, okay, these are the ones you did. And this is between you, the buyer's agent, and the buyer. I had a request from a seller's agent wanting this piece of paper. It's between us. They have no reason to have that. So, and you don't have to give it to them. So
All
That's
right,
it.
Rich and the Spider. Thank you so much,
All
Rich.
right, thanks.
Always good news, even they're not good news. In a sense of like, just to make sure that we are aware and on top of our game of what's happening, right? You have to be knowledgeable. The cool thing about this industry, it's always changing, always evolving. So you always learn something new. That's how we stay young forever, right? Don't be too excited about it. All right, so let's jump into broker metrics. I'm going to start with the Long Beach market share. Let's look over here for sale versus sold and pended. Pended, once again, this is not the difference pended and pending. Pended is only those who went into escrow during last month of September. Okay, so look at the. I'm looking at the graph or in the center column over there on the table. September last month compared to last year, we had a drop of 20% in the inventory, 20% in the Long Beach area. 551 last year for sale compared to 438 last month. And what actually sold jumped, the increase was of almost 20% as well. It's kind of interesting, right? 328 compared to 274. That's amazing. Pended went into escrow, increase of 36% compared to last year. Okay, so not everything is closing, as fast or what have you, or maybe it doesn't show really expired or canceled, etc. But overall, the trend is pretty remarkable. And what you can see in the next one, the next slide, is the average price. Okay, look at the price over here, increase of 8%. Last month compared to September of last year, which is relatively high. That's the average active price, increased by 8%, 883. It's amazing compared to 817 for Long Beach area. The average sold price increased by 12, almost 13%, almost 13% increase. Right now, as of September, the number is 728. And lastly, which is a good stats as well, especially if you're working with both either buyers or for sure sellers, days on market. And look at the numbers over here, dropped by last month by 20% compared to September of last year. The average 32 days on market compared to 40 last year. Okay, things closing faster. Not sure if you're going to hear from our lenders afterwards, and also our title people about if it's all cash or whatever trend they see, but there's definitely still strong movement. West Side area for sale versus sold. Those are specific markets over here, more like a niche market and a higher price point. So there's less numbers over here, as you can see. However, everything is in the rise. Whatever is offered for sale, there's an increase of 7% in the inventory in this territory over here compared to last year. And whatever sold increased by 66%. That's a massive jump. Low number, only 40 units compared to 24, but it's still a big jump. And that's in the high end price point. Went into escrow, almost doubled than last year. 43 compared to 29. That's interesting, So once again, people are looking to buy, people are looking to sell, people are buying, people are selling more accurately. Average price for sale, there's almost the same, just drop of 3%. What is the average the listing price, the active, right? Just let's just call it like 10 million. That's the average price, and the average sold price dropped by 30%. Actually, selling closing dropped from 6.7 to 4.7 in this market. Once again, those are the lower units, as you can see, because of the higher price point. Days on market, look at the numbers over here. That's interesting. Also trend, average days on market dropped by about 45%, from 94, like 3 months escrow to month and a half, almost 2 months. Okay, escrow over here on the high end. And of course, that's because of low demand, probably the seller putting more, kind of high demand of like, faster to close, or maybe even the buyers coming stronger and say, I can close in such time or cash or conventional, whatever the case might be, because we know that the high end is usually slower to move in that sense. Calabasas for sale versus sold, drop of 30% in the inventory units wise, 313 compared to 445. That's not only in Calabasas, that's also the territory around it, Woodland Hills, West Hills, etc. But so once again, there's still low inventory on that end, mostly because of the price point. Sold units, look at the numbers over there, 38% increase what sold, 230 units homes compared to 167 last year in September. 223 units went into escrow, which is 20% more than last year. Average price, that's also like interesting trend over there, because once again, it doesn't cover only Calabasas, it's also covering areas that their average price over there is, well, it used to be 600, now it's over 700, maybe 800 the last 2 years. But currently the average active price, look at the jump over there, increased by 24, almost 25%, 25%. Now it's 2.3 average, which is crazy. And the average sold price increased by 38%. Now it's 1.2 mil for that area. Usually it was always about the 890, 840, etc. Bless you, for that area. Once again, because you go into areas that are lower price point, West Hills, maybe some condo areas, etc. So this is pretty incredible. It just shows that the higher end sells more in that area as well. That's probably the indicator. So don't be confused that a house that is 800,000 jumped to 1 million. That's not the case. And lastly, days on market. Same thing over here. You can see the trend like in Long Beach. They're moving faster. Right now it's 32 days. So it's just like, like 30 days escrow compared to 57, almost like twice as faster they sell or close in that area as well. So yeah, that's once again, finishing the year with a bang. And before we're gonna jump to our affiliates, we already had Lori kind of like saying hi to you at the beginning of the meeting. Excited to have Lori joining the team, the Clearmark title team, and she's covering both of the Calabasas office and the Westside office. She's, Clearmark is a title company, so they do work by regions. She doesn't do only the KW offices, but she's focusing as a rep in our offices specifically. So you can see more of her, and she's awesome. She's dedicated. She's a hard worker, and both us and Clearmark are fortunate to have her part of the team. Lori, welcome. All right, let's jump to our affiliates. So thanks, guys. I saw Jojo is here in the house. Lori is here in the house. I saw Alex as well, dress up as something. We'll see in a second. John Macias on the road, and I think I saw Jessica as well, right? Yeah, here we are, Jessica. Cool. All right, so let's start with our lenders first. Alex, Jojo, you can come up here, Jojo, if you want. You can stay over there, whatever you want, whatever comfortable. Alex.
Hey.
How's it going?
Very good, Meny. How are you?
Good. So hold on. Let me make sure that we can hear you fine. Go for it.
Hi, everyone. Alex Scurry, NAL Financial. Dressed up as a lifeguard today. Obviously, the cheesy term would be to come and save your loans here. I'll save your deals. But rates are really good. Rates are very low still. We're doing purchases in 30 days. And we're seeing appraisals come in, even though, a lot of people are waiving them right now to get their offers accepted. It's still a really crazy purchase market out there for us on the loan side as well. Shortened contingencies, but we're doing everything that we can to adhere to it just to get your offers accepted. I'm in the office a lot more down here in Long Beach for all of you that are out of this office. So please come and stop by. I know there's a lot of newer agents that have come in and joined the office. So please come. The door may be closed, but it's always open. With that in mind, just give it a quick knock and I'm in there. we're seeing 30-year fixed still under 3%. That the Fannie Mae Newswire 0.5% charge is only for refinances. It's not for purchases. So purchase rates are still really, really low. FHA, VA rates are down in the low 2s. So if you have those clients, please let Jojo or myself know. His rates are just as competitive as mine, and we'd love to help you guys. Can't hear you, Meny.
You're muted, Meny. Pizza.
Sorry.
I know. Well, it's because he's getting it out of the way.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm just trying to juggle. I'm like the ultimate whatever DJ, because we have issue with the TV. Can you hear me now, Halley? Thumbs up. Make sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Joe. Yep, you up? Come up here so we can see you.
Stand.
Wait. Did you dress up as what?
Successful MLO.
Okay.
First of all, good morning. My name is Jojo Deguia. I'm going to be here to serve this office with my pleasure, obviously. And I look forward to meeting all of you either today or in the next few days. But for now, let me go do my gig.
Yeah. And one thing to say about Jojo, by the way, that I know Jojo for many, many years. He's been around for in the industry about 20 years or so. And it took us only like 5 or 6 years to finally bring him to work with us. And he's servicing the Calabasas office, and now he's going to be in the Westside office too. And just hands off, super professional, super knowledgeable, and if hopefully going to go to him as a first choice. But if you have any issue and want to get second opinion, he's the right person as well, because he's going to save your deals if you have any issues, especially in this market today. So
absolutely. So my spiel today is very short. I want to give you a landscape of the market as to how we trend towards the end of the year and into next year. And I'm going to springboard to what Meny said. And basically, here's what's going on in the market today. As we end 2020, it is going to be a banner year for mortgage originations. So we are looking to do about 3.1 trillion as an industry in 2021. But here's the better news. I'm sorry, in 2020. But the better news is in 2021, Mortgage Bankers Association is projecting to do about, 3.54 trillion in purchase transaction. So for anyone that might be saying that we might be having some trouble with the purchase market in the year of 2021, it's not the case. MBA is a very reputable company, association, just like CAR and NAR, and they oversee the whole nation as far as mortgage origination. So they do their homework. Interest rates. He mentioned earlier today, it is hovering 30-year about 3%, 15-year about 2.5 nationwide. But like in my company, we're slightly below that. So we can see today that we're still very competitive as far as how the nation is trending on interest rate averages. The Dow Jones for the week, as of Monday, it's down 600 points, give or take. But what's interesting is typically when the Dow Jones move, it impacts the rates. The rate has been stable this whole week. We project that it's going to continue to be stable to the end of the year as well. Upticks here and there, just like anything else, it will move daily, but it will hover around the 3% mark or lower as we close out 2020. Refi should go down next year because as we move to 2021 and the purchase transaction has a major lift, and interest rates also has a major lift, 3.3 to 3.5 on average for 30-year fixed. Refi market will come down, probably really down. What that means to us is most lenders, including ourselves, will dedicate more resources to the purchase transaction, closing that gap in any kind of challenges and delays in closing your purchase escrows, and having a much better client experience because the service quality will come up with it. What else do I got for you? Refi is down, 23, up, okay. Oh, Christmas tip, holiday tip, whatever, however you want to call it. Costco. So first tip, you know why they check those receipts at the end? It's not because they think you're robbing the store, because they actually do a check to see if you were overcharged for anything. and their stats show that 2.5 transactions every hour they discover the client has been overcharged, and that's why they do that. Second tip for Costco, the best days to shop, can everybody guess?
Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am. Monday and Tuesday mornings are the best days to shop at Costco where nobody's there. It's not as impacted. And lastly, when you're looking at the ticket price, if you see an asterisk on the right corner, that means it's a clearance, and buy now if you want it, because they're not going to restock it again. So some holiday tips for everybody.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Jojo, good job. Today's Wednesday, so please don't go anywhere. It's not, it's not the best day to go to Costco. Awesome tips, Jojo. Thank you. John, Taito, let's go to you next. And we have Lori over here too.
Awesome. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully
hold on for a second. I have to do my DJ thingy over here.
Okay.
Go for it, John.
Looking good. Okay, cool. Everyone's looking great. I love the costumes. Very, very nice. As you guys know, Lori is there in the, I think in your office, right, Meny? So she's there. We're super excited to have her on board and have her there covering the offices on the west side and also the Calabasas office. For us, the market has been just, again, echoing what everybody's been saying, very, very strong. We're seeing a lot more transactions obviously going into escrow with shorter close times, which is kind of interesting. We're seeing that happen a lot more lately. From the 45 to 30 days, we're seeing a lot more 20-day closed escrows. So that's interesting to see all throughout Southern California. But we're excited for our, for to finish out this year really strong, and the market looks very strong. Interest rates still really, really great. As far as title, any type of changes that are going on, everything is just going as business as usual. Nothing new to share as far as anything happening with recordings or anything like that in Southern California. So everything is good, smooth, everything's open, and our team is ready. We did have a new addition. We've opened up a new office in the Old Town Pasadena area, so we're excited to have that with additional staff, title unit, and internal team. So that's this could be additional services that we'll be able to offer to you guys. So super excited about that, and that's pretty much all I have.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Anything else to add, Lori? Stats wise or anything, any other insight?
So what I'd like to add, hello, I came as a voter today.
Yeah, there you
My
go.
custom. I know that a lot of you people that have been in the industry for a while have another title rep, but I would love if you give me the opportunity to show you what I have. And for the new agents, I'd love to discuss your farms with you and put you on our title profile program. Please contact me. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you
If I
so
don't
much.
contact you first.
You got it. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Lead by example. Good to have you. Jessica, you up next. Give me a second. I'm just going to unmute you over here on my end.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah? All right, cool. Well, I love the costumes. You guys look great. I'm here in costume for you too. Christy couldn't join us on the call. Unfortunately, she is at the doctor's office for something minor. She's okay. But we just want to thank you so much for those of you who are writing Old Republic home warranty on the home warranty line of your contracts. We're so, so grateful. As some of the other affiliates mentioned, we are seeing record numbers. The market's hot. The third quarter was our entire Southern California team just saw record numbers, and this quarter is looking good too. So please let us know how we can help you finish strong and start filling the pipeline for 2021. As Meny said, 2021 starts now. If there's anything we can do to help you, let me know. I would encourage you all to check out our blog, orhp.com/blog. There's tons of content and articles there you can use, and please feel free to share in whatever format you want. If you want to share them on your socials or put them in your own newsletter or put them on LinkedIn. I know we're all just trying to stay in touch with our spheres right now and get creative with that. So please go check out our content, borrow it. It's all kinds of great information as far as home maintenance. It's not all real estate related, but it's geared towards the general public. I do want to remind everyone, if you know anyone who's been negatively affected financially by COVID and they have an Old Republic home warranty policy, please let me know. We're still happy to give you a free $75 coupon that's good for one service call. It's the least we can do. Happy to do that. Just let me know, give me a property address, and we'll get that out in the mail. Don't forget about our brand new value-added services with Porch and Fortegra. They're handyman services and tech and smart home services. Reach out to me if you'd like to know more information about that, or you can check out our website, orhp.com/value-added services. Tons of information there. We still have our refi promo. If you know someone who's going through a refi and they're interested in getting a home warranty, they can get a home warranty effective immediately as soon as their refi closes. We will not have a 30-day wait on the coverage start date, okay? Anything else? Oh, we love your calls, texts, emails. A lot of you are just texting us when you're writing up a contract. If you're not sure how much to write in on the contract for the home warranty, please don't hesitate to do that. We love those texts and calls. We are here for you. That's Christy Buscemi and myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate your business and support.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. And next, let's go to Matthew. Oops, hold on. Where did you go? Here you are. Matthew, can you hear us?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Well, thanks for joining us. We usually have Jeff, or used to have Jeff come in person to our offices, but stage is all yours. American Lifestyle Magazine, very popular magazine, and a lot of our agents are subscribed to that, and it's a great way to promote or reach out to clientele using that. So all yours, Matthew.
All right, cool. Am I able to share my screen? I have like a quick little PowerPoint I can show you.
You should be able to. Can you try to share the screen?
It says you cannot share screen while the other participant is. Oh, here we go. This should work. All right, here we go. All right, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for having me on, everyone. I'll be quick. My name is Matt Engstad. I'm one of the sales executives here at Reminder Media. So I know we work with a lot of agents down there. Some of you might be familiar with what we do. Essentially, we know, with real estate, it's all about relationships, and especially now with the pandemic and everything going on, it can be hard to stay connected, whether you're seasoned and you've been in the business for years, or you're brand new and you're just trying to stay connected to your sphere. It can be hard to stand out, stay connected, stay top of mind, to make sure referrals don't slip through the cracks, especially with the holidays around the corner. People will be getting together, catching up about life, and when real estate comes up, we want to make sure you're the first person to come to mind. So the tool we use it's called the American Lifestyle Magazine. We also have the Start Healthy magazine. Now they both look and feel just like an Architectural Digest from a quality standpoint. The difference is they're 100% branded to you. So it has your photo, your branding on the front cover. You're branded in 6 different places throughout, so it looks like your own magazine. And ultimately, like, the reason we have success with it is it's just something that, it's nice enough to make it past the trash can and onto the coffee table, just to keep you in front of your best relationships in a non-invasive, unique way. Even if they don't read it cover to cover and it sits on the coffee table for 6 months, that's a win for you. It keeps you in front of your best relationships, just to keep you at the forefront of their mind for real estate, whether you've been in the business for years or whether you're brand new, anywhere in between. Just keeping those relationships fresh are paramount to building your business. The difference between the two magazines, American Lifestyle, is the content is like general interest content, art, design, travel, leisure, recipes. Start Healthy content is more along the lines of living a healthy lifestyle, healthy recipes, fitness articles, organic foods, yoga, stuff like that. So it really just comes down to preference as far as the agent, which magazine they prefer. Our end game though is just keeping you top of mind. Keep something that stays in the home, something that keeps you top of mind, just to make sure referrals don't slip through the cracks, especially with the holidays, with people getting together, catching up. And we know there'll be a lot of opportunities. We just want to make sure you're there to capture those hot leads. So we publish a new edition of the magazine bi-monthly. So it's every other month, 6 times a year. And they're beautiful, just like an architectural digest. We go overboard on the quality just to make sure it's something people hold on to. And they're always 48 pages of content. And they're easy to customize and maintain. You can be as hands-on or as hands-off as you want as far as customizing it. At the very least, all we need from you is a mailing list and a headshot. We take care of the rest. If you want to, if you want to add your own personal touch to it, you're able to. So I'll kind of walk you through what you can customize. So on the front cover, you can choose whether or not you want your headshot on the cover. Most agents do. Right at the top, it'll say compliments of, and it'll have your name there. And then every issue, there's 15 to 20 front cover options you can choose from as far as the main photo on the cover. Our holiday edition has like 30 different front cover options. So we have holiday covers, generic covers, it's up to you. And then on the inside front cover, there's a letter. You can tailor as much or as little as you want for each person you send it to. So it'll automatically at the top, it'll have the recipient's name where it says Dear Bill and Judy. And then you can tailor the letter for each person if you want to, or you can just have like a generic holiday letter there, just personal preference, up to you. Then it has your photo, your branding there and everything. And then there's 2 tear out cards in the magazine. One's in the front, one's in the back. And you can, if you want to be creative, you can put anything you want on the tear out cards. If not, we have preset options, holiday tips, do-it-yourself tips, recipes. Recipes are always popular on the tear out cards. Everyone loves to eat, so they'll tear them out, hold on to it, has your photo, your branding on it. And it gives people something physical they can give to a friend or family member with a real estate need as well. And then finally, you can also customize the back cover as well as the inside of the back cover. So some agents will put listings. You could put a sports schedule, a charity support. Sky's the limit if you want to be creative. If not, again, we have preset options you can choose from that are already put together, or already look nice, that you can choose from if you want to be more hands-off. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, again, we're just something with shelf life, something to keep you in front of your best relationships with the holidays and with the pandemic. There's just so much less person-to-person, face-to-face interaction. Just helps keep those relationships fresh. If you've been in the business a long time, obviously great thing for your A-list, just to keep you in front of them so they don't forget about you. If you're new to the business, even if you don't have any clients yet, you got to do something to stay in front of your sphere for the holidays. So it's something nice that'll have that shelf life, and it kind of gives you that wow factor too. It makes you look good. You have your own magazine branded to you. But we just want to keep you in front of your top relationships just to help you drive referrals. So that frames up the magazine. It's pretty simple. I'll dive into the pricing, and then I'll give you my contact info for anyone with questions, and for anyone to sign up for the trial mailing. So there's a one-time activation fee. This would be all you'd pay up front to get started. Normally it's $299, because you do get a few things with it. As a thank you for having us out, we discount it down to just $99. So that's all you pay up front to get started. That activates an account so you can log in, gets you exclusive ownership of your mailing list. So any address on your list, you own those addresses, so no one else can send them the magazine. We have a social media library with tons of content you can share on social media. And you also get a personal marketing advisor, and they're like the creative ones that can help you customize it. So it's an easy process for you. And so that's all you pay up front to get started, $99. And that's like a one-time lifelong activation. So you never pay it again. And then you pay for the magazines when you have them mailed out. They're $3.99 per magazine. The minimum order would be at least 50 magazines. So if you did 50, it comes out to a total of $199.50. And that's bi-monthly. We come out with a new issue every other month. So roughly it comes out to like $100 a month if you average it out. And that includes everything, the 6 places you can customize, shipping and handling. We ship directly to your mailing list, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you can have some of them sent to yourself as well, if you'd like to. A lot of agents use it as like a promotional piece, promotional handout, just has more shelf life than a business card. And then finally, we were offering your office a trial. So it would be a one-time trial mailing, no contract or commitment. Kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get something nice out for the holidays with shelf life that you know will last, and try a new piece of marketing at the same time and decide if you want to incorporate it into your strategy moving forward. But it would be a one-time mailing, so no contract or commitment. Even if you just wanted to do it once simply for the holidays, it will be just a one-time shot, one-time mailing, no contract or anything. And then the last thing, they also let me give away 15 free magazines. For anyone who signs up today or tomorrow, you get 15 free magazines, just a $60 credit on your account. And all you do to sign up is just the $99 activation cost. And then you wouldn't pay for the magazines until you had them mailed out. So that frames everything up. I think I hit my 7 minutes there. I'll put my contact info on the screen here. You can shoot me a call. It's 484-612-4370. Or you can email me. I'll post my
Yeah, if you can type in your information on the chat for all participants, that's the best way. And thanks again. That was a great pitch.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, and definitely once again, a lot of agents using you guys for quite some time, and it's definitely proving right, because there's brand consistency. If you don't mind just dropping your screen share.
Oh, yep. And thanks for the shout out, Denise. I appreciate it in the chat box. And I posted a link in there too. Easiest way to sign up is to do it online. But you can shoot me a call or email as well. But yeah, thanks again for having me, everyone.
I do appreciate it. And once again, type in your information with the best way to reach out to you. Thanks again. For us.
My pleasure. Take care.
So let's jump to our TL moment over here. Halley, do you have anything for us?
Yeah, absolutely, you guys. So I want to talk about one of my favorite things, which is business planning, right? So we're getting into 2021, and we have a very unique situation for everyone here, and that's we're going to have a very special MREA business planning clinic, right? So those of you that are familiar with the Red Book, that are familiar with the MREA, it's literally a guidebook for your business. And on November 12th, we're having the business planning clinic, right? So that's going to be with Ashley Lunn, who is a KWRI instructor. She's also a powerhouse out of the San Diego office, Market Center. But even more important, I'm going to encourage all of you to participate in the MREA clinic, whether you're a brand new agent, seasoned agent, team, whatever, it's really all for you. But my tips that I want to talk to you about today is that when we go to these things and we participate in these events, particularly business planning, I don't know about you guys, but I've sat in these trainings all the time, completely unprepared. I sit there for 6 hours and don't write anything down, or the moment I walk away, I don't implement them in my business, right? So I just want to make sure that you guys are prepared for this business planning clinic. So when you go to the clinic, again, register for the clinic, I'm going to say it again. When you go to it, make sure you prepare some of the things, because you're really going to get the most out of your time, because our time is money. We need to make sure we're leveraging every little bit of moment that we have in our business. So make sure you bring and prepare a P&L sheet, right? Whether it's digital, whether it's virtual, P&Ls are essential. You should know how much you're spending in your business versus how much you're making in your business. Make sure that in your P&L, you're including your cost of business. A lot of people forget to add in their cost of technology, right? Even your Canva account that's $10 a month counts as a loss, right? That counts as a debit out. So make sure you guys have that prepared. If you're a mega team, talk to your administrator, right? Do not come into these courses with saying, oh, I think I spend about $1,100 a month in expenses. Make sure you're truly aware of what's going in and out of your business, right? Again, don't forget technology. That's the biggest thing that I see when we're going through these things. Know your metrics, right? Know your conversions. That's really important. How many people do you have to talk to? How many phone calls do you have to make to actually get an appointment? How many appointments do you have to actually get a listing or get a buyer's agreement signed and close that? Know your metrics. If you don't know them, you can always look back on your calendars. That's why it's important that we keep those things somewhere in a tangible place, either digitally or in person, so you can go back and look at those. And then also do some type of general business assessment before you walk in. Now, what do I mean by business assessment? I mean, what are the things that are my opportunities? What are my strengths in my business? So for example, if you're a realtor who's closing a lot of deals, but maybe technology scares you, maybe your CRM intimidates you, so you're not fully utilizing that, make sure you scale yourself on 1 to 10 of your comfortability on that topic, right? Because maybe you're going to find out that you have an opportunity in the business planning clinic to grow your team or to grow your business by leveraging that to somebody else, because that's not an important thing for you right now to go out and get money. So I just want to encourage you guys, again, that's on November 12th. Register for the MREA clinic. It's only $25. It's only 25 bucks. It's unheard of. Normally you have to fly to Austin or fly to somewhere else to get this type of training, but Ashley Len is fantastic. And then make sure you guys are bringing all of those things that I just talked about. Bring your P&L, do a general business assessment. If you need help doing any of these things, even if you're a brand new agent or a seasoned agent, go to your team leaders, go to your productivity coaches, and we'll help you prepare for that, right? We'll help you prepare.
Come to us. Come to us, and we can share also the actual files. You can use the Excel sheets, and other resources, same as we give to our LC members on a regular basis. Thanks, Halley. Great job. And I put on the chat box the link to to register November 12th, and then we're going to have 2 touches 2 weeks after. Hold on for a second. Make sure. How do I do it over here? Never mind. Halley, can you hear me fine?
Yeah, you're good.
Halley, can you hear me fine? Okay. We're going to have 2 touches 2 weeks after the November 12th, and 2 weeks after that. The first touch, I forgot the date, it's in November. We're also going to have Bill Soderov. Bill Soderov is the CEO of KW Worldwide. Okay, so he sits in Austin, Texas, at the corporate. He's going to join for like 10-15 minutes to that meeting to pitch about worldwide expansions, like, you know, if you have connections to different countries, for example, right? How to go about that. You can ask him questions. It's going to be part of the meeting as well. So it's going to be kind of cool to kind of, you know, broaden our horizons and learn something from some cool people. Stephanie.
Yes. Calabasas in the house. So I think we have more business planning registrants than the rest of you guys. Just saying, no competition. Okay, so just wanted to, you know, basically, I know we use the term piggyback, but really want to, you know, we're in 2021 already. I know it's insane, it sounds crazy, but we want to make sure that we finish 2020 strong, because that's what catapults us into 2021. Right? So along with the things everything that Halley had shared just now regarding prepping for your business, you know, our business planning session, you know, I really want you guys to focus on breaking out, you know, November, December, and then also start thinking about what you're going to do in 2021 for your business in a couple additional fields, in addition to what Halley had mentioned, right? So really look at the calendar. Right? Look at the calendar over the next couple of months, circle how many days that you're going to be working, how many hours that you're going to be working in each day. Because if we look at it, how many days left do we really have to work in 2020? Right? And make sure that you're out there working while other agents are not. Because you'll see there'll probably be a slowdown a little bit, or some agents will be pulling back a little bit. Oh, I want to take this vacation. I want to do this. I want to, you know, and it can be just a vacation in their house, wherever that, whatever that looks like, or a drive down to, wherever. So, but really be clear and concise about what the rest of your year looks like. And then put in your mind, okay, this is what I want 2021 to look like, right? These are the days that I'm working. We always put in how many days that, that we're going to have an extended 3-day weekend maybe, or a vacation in there or something, right? So figure out the days and times that you are going to commit to in the rest of your year. Also, what I want you guys to do is think about, ask yourselves these questions for the rest of the year and for 2021, okay? What are you going to do more of, right? It's a really time to reflect on what is working and then do more of that, right? And then reflect to what isn't working. So what are you going to do less of, right? So it's really evaluating all that. What are you going to stop doing altogether? Right? We always say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Okay, stop banging your head against the wall if something is not working, right? So shift that. And then also, what disciplines are you going to add and or systems are you going to add to enhance your business already? So it's just basically that commitment and really evaluating what you're going to do. So I want you guys to figure out how many days are you going to keep working on for the rest of this year? How many hours are you going to put in on a daily basis? And then what is 2021 going to look like in that same effect? And then just really come knowing your, what you're going to do for 2021. Are you going to have more sales? Are you going to be smarter when you get paid? Set that business budget, like Halley was talking about. Raise your average sales price, right? That's a way to always increase your bottom line and increase the percentage of retained commissions. I know there are some people out there that give away concessions to make sure a deal closes, right? I know sometimes it's unavoidable, but really you guys work so dang hard to earn what you earn. Keep more of the commission and stop giving your commission away. There you have it.
Amen.
Yay.
Thanks, Stephanie. Once again, we put the link on the chat box, on the chat over there, so make sure that you're seeing that. I don't think it should be an option unless you're out of town or whatever, what have you. You should definitely register and participate. Business plan is part of your business. You have to have it in any type of scale and shape. So make the best out of it. Today we have 2:00 with Sarah class about escrow. Rich Pisani will do a virtual class, 4 p.m. Contracts. Anything specific, Rich?
The coronavirus again.
Coronavirus. What a surprise. Okay. We'll do that 4:00. Show up. Thank you, Rich, for the consistency. Then we have to our coaching program, Ultimate Tees, 5 p.m. Stephanie, anything specifically today, 5 p.m.?
No, it's just building that that confidence and being okay with confrontation in your business.
Confrontation, what is that? Right. Yeah, well, thank you. I'll show up as well. I'll be part of the class today. We have a hike this coming weekend, 9 a.m. Red Rock Canyon. If you love the hike, it's me. If you didn't like it, blame Kim. Yay! No, I'll be there 9 o'clock. Show up ahead of time. Sometimes some of you showed up and like, hey, Meny, what's going on? And there's no reception, and we already left at 9 o'clock sharp. Shokun 0900. Okay, so yeah, I'll show up dressed as a pizza. You cannot miss me. Okay, it's my title. And then that was so much fun. We just went up about 14 of us. It was David Yashar from this office, the Western office. He had an idea, hey, let's do something fun. And like we actually made it happen as a small trip. And he came with his family and some friends. And it was a group of us from the Calabasas office. Unfortunately, we didn't have Long Beach peeps in the house. Next time for sure. But it was Stephanie, like 16 miles? What was it, 19 miles on the river?
Yeah, 19 miles.
Yeah, 19 miles, 5 hours, and it took us 20 minutes to drive back, you know, so that was funny. But that was super fun. Teamwork, team effort. If you ever get a chance to do whitewater rafting up north, that's specific in the, how did you call that? The American River?
Yeah,
Up
American
north, Placerville. Yeah, Placerville next to Sacramento over there, 30 minutes east of Sacramento. Super fun stuff. And we are planning a few more trips. We're gonna let you guys know, you know, please be part of it. As you can see, we're all social distance, kind of. Sorry, Rich.
Sorry, Rich.
Right. Yeah. Here is at the bottom left, Jordan Davis faking that he's working hard. Yeah, like the rest of us. Fun action pics, guys. That was a fun trip. Thank you all who showed up. We have our store. You know, go to forwardmarketingstore.com. We have new T-shirts, new stuff. We have some new things coming up soon. A lot of agents actually ask for those little, for security reasons, the little laptop or desktop camera. How do you call that? The little, you know, camera cover, right? That you can swipe right to left and you can cover your camera. So we're gonna have those in a week or so that you can order those to your you know, for privacy reasons and more good stuff. And with that, that's all we have, guys. I know that we're over time, but each office locally do your Halloween costume contest. Stay here, guys. We have some first competition over here. I see. And thanks everybody. Have fun, enjoy, put your masks on. I appreciate everybody, and we'll see you out there. Thanks everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.